Okay, as you can see here, I have a J-Box. I'm gonna go ahead and build a 5,000 watt portable generator. I go ahead and pay the box. I start here putting everything together. The bus bar, the fuse panel, the controller, a 30 amp fuse for the controller, just because you never know. So here now, I'm gonna start measuring the cable, cutting it to size, cramping them. Make sure that you have the right size of cable. It's very important when you're doing this type of setup. Anything can overheat those cables. That cable can get hot and you can start a fire. Correct amperage fuse and your breaker. That fuse there is for the controller. They connect to the bus bar. They connect it to all the power that comes in through that side. And I will also have a breaker on top where I'm running the cables now to have a breaker that comes from the solar panel, just to cut power from both ends. So here I'm gonna go ahead and run the Bluetooth that I'm gonna be connecting to see the charge from the solar to the battery. So as you can see now, I'm connecting to the selector switch so I could be able to cut the power from the switch at any time and whenever I'm gonna work on the board. Now I'm running the ground. I'm making sure that everything is nice and tight in there. As you can see now, I'm connecting the breaker that goes from the solar to the controller, and from the controller it goes to the bus bar. Making sure everything is nice and tight. Make sure you pull the cable. Here I'm going to cut the access to the plug to the inverter that I'm going to be installing, the Cummins 5000 inverter. I'm going to have another access in the top corner. As you can see now, I'm going to go ahead and perform the hose for the ventilation that I'm going to install. It's a 4-inch extractor. So here I'm putting in place the controller and running in place the cable for the extractor fan that I'm installing. Doing the connection and the fuse box. So cable nice and tight. Putting back the cover, making sure everything is good on the other side. Cutting the cable from the inverter to run into the bus bar. Make sure you run a fuse, a 200 amp fuse depending on your setup. Make sure you cut your cables to size, the shorter as possible. One, you run with less chances of having a hot wire, pretty hot depending on the amount of amperage you're pulling. Also, it's a better, cleaner look, and when you have to work on it, it's a lot easier to move things around. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit like.